Now to the air.
Noah.
Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Broncos.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
He was brought down by McKinney.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because
oh, man, I ain't got my man's in.
won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Oh!
To John Ross.
Come on, man.
And he's able to get this
Come
one
on,
all the way
man.
past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the
right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow now off the bootleg. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Missed that
Just
boy.
about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Good call, Lutz.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down.
I don't know if I like her, man. Is he the better defensive tackle?
I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
Good shit, Callahan.
His rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
No,
There was a lane there and closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain.
Yeah,
Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Complete to
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense,
he rifles one that's intercepted.
I just wanted to try to shit
Jackson with a
again.
pick. He's at the 50. 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't
how you
see
got to switch to
everything
him.
out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot.
You might
and
want
make
to
your
fix
own
that.
play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 7-0.
Question mark.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
their own 25-yard line.
I'm like they play, but we have to figure this out.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Damn.
Locke throws another
I'm thinking he
one.
cut me in. Fuck.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Fuck that up right there.
The Bengals
Burrow and the Bengals with a
Definitely
1st
didn't
and
throw
10
that.
at the 39-yard line. He'll set up the throw from the gun. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. 2nd quarter action with 1:59
Damn, it's 2-minute warning already?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Nixon, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this in.
I hate it right when he released it.
Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points.
Trying to
So
hurt
they will
him.
decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over
the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Why they got Connie on the game?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Yeah. Oh,
have this
come on.
Cincinnati territory. A big play there.
He didn't get caught, man.
54 yards. That's
come on, man. That was a great play.
2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we
I like this new feature how they let them get it off.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the gun to give to Mixon. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 55 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Why am I dude back there in deep 3rd?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. K.J. Hamler returning it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as As you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Block working out of the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Back to the air on second down. It's locked.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Throwing his lock on third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. Lock and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Shotgun snap to give to Lindsey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense.
Hold on, bro. Who the Jets?
Not allowing him to get to the perimeter, but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Lock throwing on target to Fant.
Let him keep going.
Gets to the 10. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They're looking at a second and 8 now from the 10. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. 3rd and 2, Lock's going to throw. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
Damn, 66?
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th.
There you go.
For Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Bengals 21, Broncos 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's got it past the 30 before he's dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, what you thought he was talking about?
Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
I knew exactly what he was talking about.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from.
Damn, you terrible, son.
At this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Killing me, yo.
1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. He completes it to Boyd, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jackson said, hold on, nigga. You try to go head up. It ain't that type of puff.
Bengals are able to grow their lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Broncos 7. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. From the 31, Locke. That's complete. Okue-Bunam. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So they must know he a big side and they hold him off.
Here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
I've been saying for him not to even be on the game, though. So the game is holding off. They know he's a big signer.
Enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now Locke on the bootleg.
And so you can't run with him, man. It's Albert.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'll take that.
On 1st down, Lindsey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sean Williams, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how
there we go.
The Broncos get there and take him down. Jarrell Casey, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Yeah.
And he's going to be brought down.
That's one of my niggas to get some rushing.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.